football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Aztecs will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the New Mexico Lobos offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Lobos back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's McKinney. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Lobos!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So San Diego State's offense will take the field for the first time. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that sometimes up.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
To the ground. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Snagged in the middle. It's Napier. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Making side adjustments here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to...
Touchdown, Aztecs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Blair. And the returner will be brought down. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's McKinney. At the 35, he's open. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Sure hands. It's McKinney. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I could try to find an opportunity to put some...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Sutton. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Aztecs are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, San Diego State! And that one will give them the lead.
San Diego State. Number 2 with the grab and the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. The short hands, it's Miller. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Valdez. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Lobos will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the left. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down.
I like the execution by this defense. Nice job, situational football, right? Like understanding where the sticks are. You probably know they're going to pass the football on this down. Great job breaking on the football when the quarterback throws it and forcing the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Napier. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
The Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give and tick, 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 tick. Turning it on. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
New Mexico, 10.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Buckley. Oh, he got loose. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Under fire. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
They're within striking distance, but they need the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Quarterback may change this route. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Miller.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
He's taking a deep shot, and he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one. The wins keep piling up, and the stakes get higher along with it as this squad remains unbeaten on the season.
Stakes get higher, the pressure starts to mount, those rivalry games come up late in the season a lot of times for people. So